What's up guys? I got some super interesting and exciting news. Some people might hate it, but some people are gonna be super interested about this. And this was actually, I think, apparently data mined a while ago, and there was a lot of discussions about this. I even mentioned it as well, but we do have a guaranteed White King Narses event, which is very hard for me personally because I'm very much thinking about going for this one. I need to buy voids if I actually do. I don't remember the last time that I have bought voids. It's probably like 3 years ago or more than 3 years ago. I never buy voids. I don't buy other shards either, but definitely not voids. But White King Narses is so big deal that I'm almost tempted to consider it, and I think many people are, and Plarium is gonna make massive bank this week, and that was definitely their plan. But if we quickly look at the update that we got, this Friday, February 23rd, 15x event on these champions: Kuoku, Nekmotar, Gandrafon, Gwendolyn, Krokmar, Krutaksha, Supreme Elhain. Basically all of these legendary champions are completely irrelevant. They knew that people are gonna wail for the White King Narses event because you get it guaranteed. By the way, only at 110, which is kind of surprising because it's definitely the best guaranteed event that Plarium has ever done. I wouldn't have been surprised if it was like 250 or something like that. 110 is almost doable. Some people, if they have said voids, might even be able to do this as fully free to play. But yeah, that's basically the event. None of the other champions here matter. They are all completely irrelevant. You probably shouldn't choose any of these champions and hope that you don't get them. And I guess if you do, it's worth the price for White King. Now, the big question is that, do you want to go for White King? And of course, like people haven't played with him in practice just yet. Like, sure, people have a little bit tested him on test server and even in the actual game, but not too many people have him, and there hasn't been a lot proper actual testing that you get when large amounts of players are theory crafting and playing with him. But let me share you some secret data from our clan. Now, I hope my clan leader doesn't crucify me for leaking this. I was asking him, but he's American and he's not online, and I need to release this video when it's hot and new. But I'm gonna leak a little bit of secret statistics that our clan leader made. But the TLDR version is that, in my opinion, without having him, he's definitely gonna be able to have enough damage to kill Taras teams. I don't think he's gonna be... he's definitely not gonna be as good as Taras. You're not gonna see every single defense team with Narses. I'm not sure if you're gonna see any defense teams at all with Narses, but he will definitely be a viable strategy in killing Taras, and I'm super excited about that. I think in live arena Taras is definitely still gonna be way better, since both teams can ban one champion, but in classic arena, since you can choose one specific team and completely counter the enemy, Narses is definitely going to get used. But let's actually read the boss by Infinite. Oh my god, this is big words. I don't know if I can pronounce it in English. I need to try my best. Preliminary data for Narses as a nuker option. This is hitting into a decently built Taras under various conditions. The A2 is very strong versus the duo, though he gains most utility after Marichka takes a turn to buff, or if enemy has bolster, because he does the extra hits and gets the extra benefits if they have shield. It would also suffer against Stoneskin Taras, of course, which is very popular and has been popular even before the Stoneskin accessories. Some of the top players just built their Tarases with 6-piece Stoneskin for defense, and even people that don't often go for, or they will always go for 4-piece if they got 2 accessories. This new duo could be a viable counter on defense to prevent double Taras attacks, but we will need to think through if it is a strong defense to other teams. In my personal opinion, I don't think so. I think this is going to be like an offense only thing. People may use it in defense, but it's not gonna be like Taras and Maritzka that it's the best against everything and nothing else is comparable. Certainly is a great counter in live arena. I will be pulling him for what it's worth. Oh, this boss is a while ago. In live arena, the issue, of course, is that you can still ban him or his partner, but I'm sure he will be used. And if I buy voids for this, I will definitely use him in every fight. Even without Helm Smasher, Narses should be able to one-shot Taras through Strengthen or Shield. Without the condition, he will need Helm Smasher to proc. And here's some nice math that Infinite has done for us, which he always likes to do about different things. Now let's actually take a look at the Taras numbers in game. I mean, not Taras, Narses. Yeah, I'm getting hyped up. I don't know what to do about this, if I'm actually gonna buy Void, so... A1 has 30% chance of randomly increasing the cooldown of one of the target skills by one turn. This effect cannot be resisted if White Queen Ankara is on the same team. Let me quickly pull out the multipliers as well. Now, the big thing here is the A2 attacks all enemies, will ignore 25% of target's defense, places an extra hit under a shield or strengthen buffs, which of course Maritzka does both of them, and Bolster is very meta, so you're very commonly gonna feel this condition. And it has a multiplier of 0.28, but it hits twice of course in the condition. And yeah, that's gonna be pretty hard hit. And damage inflicted by this skill cannot be decreased by anything basically. So not Taras passive and so on. And yeah, this skill is gonna hit hard. It might, or it should have enough damage to actually kill Taras, which is something new that we haven't really seen before. Then A3 attacks one enemy 2 times, increases the damage inflicted with this skill by 10% for each buff on the target, stacks up to 50%, and by additional 10% for each buff on this champion. So basically in the ideal condition, you're gonna have a 100% damage increase and HP multiplier of 0.2. And if this attack kills a target under 2 or more buffs, places a block revive debuff. I don't understand why block revive is a debuff, but that's semantics and it doesn't mean anything. And if you have White Queen Ankara on the same team, when you kill an enemy, then you get an extra turn. And yeah, I think it's mostly all about the A2, but both of his nukes are hitting pretty hard, and then he basically has the passive that counters Taras A2, and he doesn't take damage when champions deal damage outside of their turns. Now, is he gonna be OP like Taras? No. Is he gonna be viable against Taras? Yeah. So that's basically your options. Now, if we quickly take a look at how many voids I can buy, I actually have to kind of consult my clan, because I have no idea if I can even get enough shards to buy him, to be honest. I think I'm at 37 shards, so I would need to buy like 70. How many shards is there available? Now I'm sure there will be multiple void packs tomorrow, because that's the Plarium's plan, but right now I could maybe buy like 7 void shards or something. That's nowhere close enough to get it. Also, I don't know, because I haven't bought anything. I have the cheap version of packs. I don't know if I'm actually able to do it, but I'm assuming it's viable. But yeah, I don't know what to think about this. I'm super tempted. I kind of feel bad about wailing for a champion. I have never gone for any guaranteed champion event because I never have the chance to do it. And to be honest, most of them haven't been worth it. There has been a couple pretty good ones like Lady Kimmy and Nekmo and so on. But yeah, this is definitely the best guaranteed champion event we have ever had in Raid. And yeah, I might just do it as a tribute for me hating Taras, and I always cry about needing a nuker. I would have so much more fun in live arena if I had him. I would definitely do way better in classic arena as well. So I'm already kind of trying to rationalize it to myself if I should buy it or not. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I think I'll get more to him later, regardless if I buy him or not. But tell me in comments what you think about this. Are you gonna buy him? Should I buy him? What do you think if I buy him? Is it worth it for me? And what do you think about Plarium basically selling us the cure for the poison that they created, aka Taras and Maritska, that I hate, that ruined the PvP? It is kind of us being, I guess, played like a fool, that we well for him to counter Ukraine duo, but I guess a lot of people that are really into the game and really into the PvP, it is pretty much gonna be no-brainer that every single spender is gonna go for this champion. And yeah, I'm super I'm probably gonna buy it. I haven't decided it, but I'm gonna think about it all day and night and tomorrow, and yeah. Anyway, that's it for this video. Let me know what you think about it in comments, and see ya.